All right, Shalom. So first off, I'm gonna start off by facing the east. This is your brother Yabana, Yashabana. Hell, I ain't used to saying my own name as long as I've been had it. What, 5 years now? Okay. First off, start off by saying all honor and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bahakak Badash. Okay. Double honors to the elders and apostles over at Great Millstone, from where I'm learning this 100% truth. Okay. And the title of this one, I believe I said, uh, what was it? I titled it when I was on my way over here. And it's like they raided all these damn parks with bugs purposely this year, try to keep people out. You know, it just shows you the wickedness of these people. I think I put wickedness have on that title. I think I put wickedness has reached the heavens. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think they deliberately sprayed bugs in these damn parks this year because it's been never like ever before. I mean, you cannot walk literally any of these parks throughout the whole entire damn city. But nevertheless, the lesson's gonna move forward. Okay. And like I said, the title of this one is Wickedness Has Reached into the Heavens, unto the heavens. And when that happens, okay, when those type of things start taking course or has taken place, okay, then those things must be heard. Okay. So ultimately at the end of the day, once it's reached its peak, that's going to be when Yahweh Shai is going to intervene and come deliver and save his people up out of this madness, okay, underneath the yoke of bondage and the oppressor, okay, here in Babylon the Great, okay, starting with Babylon the Great, okay, because if this man isn't stopped, no flesh will be saved, just roughly paraphrasing Matthew's 24. You see how long I can bear and how much time I got. Um, but yeah, I got. Let's see what I got. But the first one where I was gonna go on my walk over here, I was gonna go to. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I was gonna go to the Book of Revelations because it's time for this place to go. It's overran. It's through. And these people seem to walk around as if nothing is happening. So it's only obvious that the jig is up. Okay, the truth is out and overwhelmingly known. Okay, the Great Awakening has happened, and now we're just waiting for the next prophecy to jump off, the next events to jump off. That way, the Lord can intervene and with a grand appearance, okay, and rain down on this place, okay, rain down on it, okay, because this place is clearly habitated. Let's read it. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18, okay, the book of Revelations, chapter 18, from the top. And this is Saint John, okay, on the island of Patmos, serving his bondage, where he wrote these visions down, okay. So this is the book of Revelation 18 and from the top. And after these things, I saw an angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Okay. He he cried, Salakia, too, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. Okay, and that just means deceivers, and this place is greatly deceived. Okay, it's being ran by the deceiver. Okay, the oppressor. Okay, and what I mean by that, not the very public domains and people that are walking around, but by the global elites, the so-called Illuminati. Okay, the very banking families and the people who actually run these corporations behind the scenes. Okay, all right. So they are sitting back continuously trying to create this atmosphere, this illusion, as if America is still great and everything is okay here, which isn't true. Okay, it's far from the truth. Okay, this place is on its way out. Now we know this mad scientist has been doing his thing for quite some time. Okay, let's say 75 years plus now. So we don't know who's real walking around and who's not real walking around. Okay, but clearly it's an ops uh, to keep the children of Yasharala in further derision. Okay, and oppress. Okay, because this man is out of time. All right, so I'm gonna continue to read on. Book of Revelations 18 and 2. Yeah, let me finish 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit. Okay. And this place is the headquarters of spiritual fornication. Okay. And witchcraft. Okay. And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Okay. This place is the headquarters, well, their national emblem, their worldwide emblem. Let me go ahead and say it like that because Russia carries the same emblem as that bird. Now I don't know what bird their bird is, but the highest flying bird here is the bald eagle. Okay, with the keenest eyesight. Okay, verse 3: For all nations have drank of the wine which is her philosophies. Okay, now you can clearly see the philosophies, the plague, the diseases, the abominable philosophies, the wine that is, okay, the spiritual wine that is, and culture, okay, uh, is being it's a plague that's being spread throughout all four corners of the earth. But it started here, okay? It started here. And what do I mean by that? Well, the nasty people, okay? The abominable mockery of the rainbow, okay? Due to the flag itself, okay? And what it actually was said to be had been for, which in its natural elements is still in the heavens and from the heavens. Okay, the rainbow that is, the natural rainbow that is, not the abominable one that the most vilest man down here created himself. Not that one. Okay, well, it's pushed throughout everywhere now. It's on your probably your package. I've seen it hell on packages now. I'm seeing it even there. I'm seeing it on law enforcement vehicles. Now, last time, at courthouses too, as well. Okay, so in every place of businesses and employment, this place is clearly being shown for what it is, and it's Babylon the Great. Okay, and so she's due for what? She's due for a destruction. Okay, and it's gonna happen. Okay, it's brewing up, but a few things got to take course first before all of those other things can actually interact. Okay, okay, but our clock is spinning backwards. Okay, out of time. That's like I think I've seen some scary movies at one point in time. The clock struck at 12, but it starts spinning backwards super fast. Well, that means that the time is up on this place, and now it's time for a new rulership after this one is ushered out. Okay, the wicked rulership is ushered out for a new rulership after this place is um uh how do you say it? The firefighters do it. They after this place is swept, with a cleaning agent, which is going to be that fervent heat. Okay, um, I mean, this place is going to burn for quite some time. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so everything in it, everything has to be disintegrated. So, and all these bugs out here. Before I lose my train of thought, but nevertheless, time is up for this place. Okay, time is up. Let me read on. I don't want to run out of time and get to ranting and not get precepts in. Okay, so I was at 18 and 3. For all nations have drank of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay, and what is her fornication? Well, she prostituted herself across the entire earth. Okay, pranced around as if she will never be a widow. Okay, stolen all other lands, broken all treaties, beginning with this land, with the so-called Native Americans and all of the various tribes that were here prior to them even getting here, okay, and have stolen every patent uh, known to man, okay, which were invented by the Israelites, and have prospered and flourished off those very inventions to this day, from the highest of the their nationality, which is the Edomites, all the way to the lowest degree. Well, now he's to the point where he's let his own people go. Okay, he's willing to kill his own people off in order to stay in rulership. Make an example with his own people in order to stay in rulership. That's how diver this man has, the depths that this man will take in order to, uh, if he can't rule the world, nobody can. Okay, and that's the truth. Okay, so let's continue to read here. My main point. All right, where I was going to start at. So it was Revelations 18, and let's see here. I always miss it, and I know I see it's right in front of me. Yeah, Revelations 18 and 6. No, 5, Salakia. Revelations 18 and 5. And it reads, for her sins. No, let's start at 4. Let's go with 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, okay, my people. And our people are stiff-necked and rebellious, and they love this place. They want it to continue. They believe in Egypt, okay? They believe that Egypt can protect them and save them, and they have some type of prosperity, and where they're gonna have what is that? Generational wealth. Well, if you've never had generational wealth, what makes you think you're gonna gain it now? And especially with the type of currency that's getting ready to go out. All right. So this is Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues. Okay? But Jake, you see, Jake has made a covenant with death. And when I mean made a covenant with death, they're willing to be the how should I say it? They're willing to be the guinea pig up until this day. Okay, just like it reads over in the book of Sirach. Okay, and this is exactly what Jake has done. He's fully put his trust. Okay, fully put his life. Okay, in this man's hands. All right. So this is Ecclesiasticus, and I just love going to the books. You know, I know I can hit it right here on the phone, but I just love going. It's nothing like going to the, grabbing the titles at hand, the precepts at hand. Salakia. So it reads right here, the book of Ecclesiastes, Salakia, Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach, 12 and 13. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Now, does Jake Apprehend? Does Jake comprehend that at all? After all said and done, no. Okay, 2/3. No, they do not. They actually embrace. Okay, they actually embrace that rust. Okay, they actually embrace it to this very day. Okay, and as gone as Jake is, I mean, Jake is pretty much just gone. Okay, he's you know he's fully they're their own nation of people. I don't hate to say it, but 2/3 of our people are pretty much just they're 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 ready for the nukes. Okay, I, there's no other way for me to put it. All right, so um, yeah, moving forward. Okay, back to the book of Revelation 18, and let's go to 5. For her sins, okay, because it seems like Jake likes. I mean, they like I said, make it by staying here and holding hand in hand. That means that you still want to be in have that covenant with death, be joined unto death. So you want to be that lab rat. You want to continuously be that lab rat. That homeborn slave. I hate to even say that. That homeborn slave. The ox knows his owner, but his ass. The ox knows his owner, and his ass is master's crib. You refuse to think for yourself. Okay, and it's just that's I, there's no other way for me to explain this. Okay, and that's not because I know the scriptures say pray not for these people, and you ain't supposed to feel sorry for them. They been doing it, and they coming back in their generations doing it now because them same spirits. But now in these times, those same spirits are back for the the grand theme of things, because this thing is going to play out. We're at the end. Okay, the book of Revelations 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto the heaven, and Yahweh hath heard her Slakia, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Okay? Remember, our ways are not his ways, his thoughts are not our thoughts. Okay? 1,000 years with the Lord is but one day. So everything that has happened over the course of the last 400 plus years, look, that's like a blink of an eye. Just about. Okay? Just about. The people want to play it off like it was, oh, that was years ago, let it go, these things happened, and let's forgive it. No, there's no forgive. Okay, and if that was the case, then wouldn't have that so-called 40 acres and a mule have been established? No, no, instead what had happened, people played that $5 Indian roll and got on the dolls rolls, and then hey, you wonder why all these residential neighborhoods stand up to the degree for years and years and years how they do. Okay, okay, and just that's how they get down. Okay, so they show forth their hate till this very day by actually just putting it keeping it in your face. Okay, and furthermore, we're under the curses. All right, so let's go to Psalms. Okay, to just make that point. Okay, because the $5 people are still around too. They're still around. Yeah. See if I can find it. See. 135, 136, 139. Shalakia. Just gonna hit a few points and then I gotta head to the plantation. Where's that precept at that I'm looking for? 24, 119. No, it's not that far. Let's see. Now I use the phone. Shit came up. Psalms. Somewhere. 49. I knew it. A little dull on that. I didn't know it, obviously. I wouldn't have to use the luxury of the phone. So this is Psalms 49, and it's going to be 11. Okay, it's speaking on the $5 Indian aspect, because it's still around. What you would think, you ride around these nice neighborhoods, and they've been there. They got these old Victoria homes and whatnot. You would think, like, that home was built 100 years ago. How is it still yet there and people are still, live? Well, that's that old loan money. That's that auction block money. Okay, that auction block money, the first stocks, auction block, which were livestock people, our people, due to the curses. All right, the auction block money, and then it's that old $5 Indian money. Okay, so this is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thoughts. This is how these people think. This is how these Edomites think. That's their nationality. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna say it. All right. This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Okay, now the scriptures read and then tell about not to move the Father's landmarks, but yet still, this man never has respected anyone. Okay, he never has, it never will. That's the arrogancy and the proudness of these people. All right, and that's how he was made up to be. All right, so he was brought up, and the Lord makes examples out of people. Okay, people's nations. Okay, kings. He makes examples out of people. All right, and this is going to be this is going to be a grand example. Okay, this place when it's all said and done. Okay, yeah, Jake Jake plays Jake. Jake ain't right in the head, but Jake still to this day plays ignorant to the core. With all of this information, we're in the information era. He plays ignorant to the core to this very day. Okay, All right. But those of us that are in the know, okay, and who have awoken and who have came back through repentance, okay, first recognizing the names of the Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, He is, that's the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh Shai, He delivers, who we're waiting on, okay, the chief, okay, the head of the church, okay, the true physician of the nation of Yasharala, okay, all right, that's who we're waiting on, all right, the sincere, okay, that little sanctuary, all right, which is the beloved house of David, spiritual house of David, okay, that's being built one stone at a time, one gem at a time, all right. I'm getting ready to close out here. Like I said, I gotta head out because we're waiting on these things. We're patient. We have to be patiently waiting on these things to happen. Okay, patient. All right, because everything that's written has to happen. Okay, it has to happen with you or without you, whoever that may be. Whether it's our own, which are the 2/3, or whether it's the heathen nations that don't like what's getting ready to happen. Well, of course, they're gonna eventually, they're gonna love what's gonna happen because they're gonna have their land back. They're not gonna get duped out their land. Okay, everything is gonna be proper balance. Okay, proper balance and measurement. Okay, the gaffling, the loan sharking, okay, the all of that Jekyll Islandness isn't gonna go on. Okay, things are gonna run on its course, its natural course. Now, if you get out of line now, the scriptures entail on how if nations get out of line now, because they're gonna have to pay tribute. Now, if nations get out of line now, uh, then there's gonna be consequences and repercussions. Your crops might not grow. You might, face some, some droughts, you know. But yes, all nations are going to have to cleave and come up to the house of Zion, okay, to learn our rules and regulations, the way that it's going to be set up. It's going to be a beautiful thing, all right. So let me close out here. Go ahead and close out here and Deuteronomy. One of my all-time favorites. Go to the street sweeper. Let the street sweeper pass by right quick. How quick it can go. All right? Because these nations rejoice at our fall. So how much more should we not rejoice at their fall? Okay, beginning with Esau. Okay, remember Psalms 83. Okay, how much more? Do not the elites and the globalists and all of them say the hell with the people right now? Well, how much more the hopeful elect? The hell with these people, huh? Including 2/3 of our people, knowing that they're gonna have to be reborn and regenerated. That's the type of mindset you're gonna have to have. That's the type of mindset that's gonna have to be you're gonna have to carry yourself in. All right. So this is Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which prosecute thee. Okay. So that's 2/3 of our people who are the rebellious, That's the heathen nations, okay, who want to see this new uh, thing kind of take place uh, and have its continuance. The wicked of them, okay, and whoever else that want to go against the grain and don't want to see the earth ruled in righteousness, which is going to happen, despite and regardless of what is done down here on the grand stage. Okay, as the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and 8 say, the Lord is the same today as yesterday. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, but with that said, I'm gonna close out. Gotta hit the plantation. Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Bahakakwadash. Okay, Lord willing, to the next time. Shalom.